Hey, Sarge. So, yep, welcome to the new FMAC.
Hey, thanks. Oh, FMAC. What does FMAK stand for?
Well,
I'm the
give
fucking
it a
voice of
give it a
reason
minute,
around here,
Sarge.
and you
I
got
think
me
it'll come
pissed
to you.
off.
Hello, everybody. Please, no shoving. I know it's a little crowded in here.
What's up, folks?
Yeah, Ariel.
Don't everybody rush. Get
So,
people mixed here.
I figure we're just going to jerk around for about 5 minutes, give people a
Yeah.
chance to come in. Then I'm going to go over the rules, which are all pretty simple and obvious. And anybody that comes in after that and says, "Oh, I didn't understand the rules," as Grandma Muxter used to say, tough shit. So hi, Steve. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Barbara. Isn't there someone else up? Oh, Money, if he's still here.
I think he is. Saw somebody else up in there.
By the way,
Mr. Nicky, if he's there.
I've got a very technologically advanced score system. And I will say,
Okay.
as I've said before, tonight is just for bragging rights. Although I will say we're going to hang on to tonight's scores. They may come in useful in the future. But this is for fun. In the future, we may have somewhere there'll be some kind of prizes. We'll see what happens.
Oh,
And also to get the kinks out of the system, which I already realized one mistake I made. What's that, Ariel?
see it right there just now. I was going to say Triv Gia night.
Wait, no, that's right. Oh, you're saying Trivia. I was looking at your, yeah. I think actually Sarge came in and did that.
Okay. But he was rage typing. That's what it was.
Yeah. But yeah, I one minor mistake I know I'll have to fix for in the future. Now you guys will see what I did was I recorded all the questions. Boy, I don't like the look of my internet connection, but anyway, I recorded them all because I figured that'll make it easier. And I put a spacer in between the question and the answer, but I should have also put a spacer in between the answer and the next question. So we'll have to watch out for that. Hey, Mr. Nicky, how you doing? But yeah, hopefully we'll have some fun tonight. Yeah. Yeah, say hi, Steve. Doesn't matter. He's not important.
You could get two right and win. You never know.
I didn't hear what you said.
I say you could get two questions right and win. You never know.
Yeah. By the way, you guys, I was over at the Vigilance Committee for a little bit before coming over here. And if you guys haven't visited them before, they have good discussions. Their stuff is all like issue type things, First Amendment and other amendment discussions and that, but they run a good panel and a good channel. They run things a lot like how we want to do it here without a lot of trauma and all that. Nikki does a good job keeping things in hand. Okay, so let me run through This is some stuff hey, Carrie, just a few
What's going
things
on?
I jotted down. Rule number 1, decision of the judges is final, even if we're wrong. But we do have a crack crew from Funk and Wagnalls in the back checking everything. Arguing will cost you points. Spelling does not matter as long as it is obvious what you mean to say. Unless, of course, I say that if the question is, how do you spell this? But
Right.
we don't have any of those tonight, I can tell you that. Okay, obviously the first person to answer gets the points. Now, the thing about that is, some of these are worth extra points just for difficulty, and I'll say like this is a 2-pointer or whatever. But some of them, they'll have like 2 parts to them. And let's say I ask, what are the capital and the largest city in California? They'd be worth a point apiece. Now, the answers are Sacramento and Los Angeles. But if you can't remember Sacramento, but you know Los Angeles is the largest city, and you answer Los Angeles, you get if you get Los Angeles in first, you get the point for that, even if someone after you gets both. So let's say Carrie says Los Angeles, Nikki's right behind with Los Angeles and Sacramento. Nikki'd get the point for Sacramento. Now, in a case like that, though, also, if it's 2 different types of things like that, I would do something so we know what you're answering to, like put L in front of Los Angeles so we know you're saying that's the largest city. Most of these, though, it'll be like, name 2 bones in the leg. And you'd say femur and fibula, and you wouldn't have to say which one you're talking about. I think that should be easy enough to, let's see. If there's any discrepancy, because we know how YouTube can be on how the answers come up over on the YouTube side, the deciding factor will be how they come up over here in StreamYard. Mostly it's 1 point apiece unless I say otherwise. I think that's about it. Let me just get a clean page here.
Well, all cash prizes will be paid by Finkel.
Yes.
Neither one of us have money. We haven't been paid since we started this, so just saying.
Let me make sure I have a working pen. And hopefully in the future we'll have non-cash prizes, just something fun. Like I say, this is bragging, right?
Oh, no cash
By the
prizes.
way,
I was
what's
just
that?
talking to Finkel. You know how we do.
I am going to put a link out there if anybody wants to join us. But if you come up here, first of all, you can't participate because you get a time advantage when you're up here. You hear it quicker.
There's a delay in the from StreamYard to YouTube.
But if you don't want to play, which I think everybody that's here right now probably wants to play along, and you want to come up and just be part of the discussion, that's fine. But also remember that the discussion tonight is the trivia questions, and anything you might have to say about it would be brief. Like if you'd say, oh, I could have swore San Francisco was bigger than Los Angeles. But we're not going to get into a whole lot of talking.
This
I don't know.
a random trivia or
Yeah, it's going to be various subjects.
okay.
If you guys didn't see today, I put up a video about suggestion box. I mentioned in there, and I'll mention it here. One of the things you could suggest is if you think you want to do a trivia night that's on a specific subject, like horror movies or movies in general, something like that, or something with music or history, geography, whatever. We can look at doing stuff like that too. But also the suggestion box is just for other ideas you might have about discussions we'll have here. We will not be accepting any suggestions like you need to get rid of muck. I'll just tell you that in advance. Now, I will tell you, as soon as I hit the button here and start the video, it goes right into the first question. So everybody get ready. And by the way, there's really no such thing as cheating, because how would we know if you're Googling? You'd have to be kind of fast at it anyway. But I don't know, what's the fun in it? Getting it right if you are Googling or asking your phone. That's a whole other thing.
That still takes a little time too.
Yeah. So, you ready, Ariel?
Yes, sir.
There comes, I guess I can move my keyboard out of the way. Here we go. Geography 2-pointer. What is the capital and the largest city in Rhode Island?
I know that one.
Okay, anybody got those? We're looking for the capital and the largest city in Rhode Island.
We got one answer.
Okay. Is that for the capital or the largest city, though, Barbara?
Barbara. I think we got a second winner.
Okay, so Barb and Cart are both, or Barb and Nikki. Okay, it looks like the
Yes.
first ones were all saying capital, and I think
Providence.
Boozer's the only one that said both, so he's going to get a
Yep.
point for largest. So,
But
Barb gets one, Carrie gets one.
okay.
Is that the way you see it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I knew that one because I grew up next to them. But yeah. That's
And
probably
yeah, pardon?
it's probably the only one I know.
And it would have been acceptable to go Providence both, but you should have done like C Providence, L Providence if you were doing just one or the other. Okay, let's see what's next. Answer. Oh, same for both. Providence. Next. Troy Bolton and Gabriela Montez are the two main characters in what Disney 2006 movie? By the way, you notice I put it up there in text. I'll be doing that. It should be on all the questions, just in case you don't hear me well. And I will mention that if you keep your eye on the screen, sometimes I'll also put some hints up there. Okay. And we do have a winner on this one. Let's see what the judge had to say about it, though. Answer, High School Musical. And that's another point for Carrie, I believe. Yep. If anybody hears me call out the wrong person for getting it first, let me know somehow, would you? Okay, here we go next. Food and drink. Here's an easy one. In what country did sushi originate? Okay. You ought to get this one.
Poland for me, but
And
we got one.
some people are going to be surprised.
Yeah, I wouldn't think the obvious. I was thinking maybe somewhere else.
Well, what do you think the obvious is?
Japan.
Let's see what the wise man had to say. And I'll give you a hint. I already gave Barbara the point. Japan, of course.
Oh,
Next. Another entertainment. In the wildly popular 2011 series Game of Thrones, what is the sigil of the House Stark? You gotta be specific here. Yeah, Cart, there's nothing we can do about the lag problem. I can tell you nobody has gotten it right yet.
I don't even know what the hell you're talking about, but
Okay. But we did get a winner.
at GMK.
Answer, Direwolf.
Point
Okay, here's a history question. 2 points for this one. One answer, 2 points. What year was the United Nations established? Okay, this one may be a little controversial. There you go. The answer, 1945. Yep, it's another point for Nikki. Right now, I got the score at Barb 2, Carrie 2, Nikki 2. Oh, wait, that was a 2-pointer, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah, I think, didn't I say that?
I don't. Can you rewind
Okay,
that?
yeah. So Nikki just took an astounding lead, 3-2. Let's see what this clown has to say next. Here's a 2-pointer. Oh, another one. Food and drink. One answer worth 2 points. What cheese is traditionally made from the milk of a donkey? Cheese made from donkey milk. Gotta tell you, I never heard of this. And hello, GMK. I'll go ahead and let the answer run. The answer, I believe it is pronounced Pule. It's Pule. So Cart managed to beat the lag and come in with the right answer.
Okay. GMK, just in case, make sure you're all the way where you need to be. You may be behind because you answered that 1945, like, because I said when he came in, but I don't know where he's at. You may want to refresh his YouTube.
Yeah, hit that little live thing down there.
I didn't know they made cheese from goat's milk.
Donkey. Yeah, me neither.
Interesting.
Although I guess it makes sense because I know like the Mongolians drink horse milk, so they probably make horse cheese.
Okay.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Moving on.
Okay, GMK.
I forgot to give there's a science question. I'm going to make this one 3 points because I think it's a tough one. How many elements are in the periodic table? Elements in the periodic table. I wouldn't even have had a good guess for this one. I can't remember it exactly, so I'm going to let everybody have.
Okay, look it up. I just know AU. That's all I got to know.
That's gold. What about AG?
I don't know what AG is.
Silver.
Silver, okay. And H2O, right? I know that one.
No, that's not an element. H is an element. O is an element.
It is 100 plus.
Okay, here we go. And I think Nikki might be right with the 118. I'm surprised GMK didn't say 1945, but
answer.
Let's see. If no one got it right, nobody got it. The answer? 118. Okay.
I thought it was 114, but I would have got it wrong.
Okay, here's one that I hope. I was remembering it as 14 also. I'm glad this guy knows what he's talking about. Everybody will get. It's a history question. What famous historical document begins with the words, "We hold these truths to be self-evident"? I gotta tell you. Ooh. I almost made a scoring mistake.
Was the last
I gave
one?
those last points to the wrong person.
It was Nikki, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
And this one, yep, Cart once again beat the lag and beat the Americans. In case people don't know, Cart is Australian. By the way, I just saw a discussion. Where was it? I think it might have been over at Nikki's. but Kiwi was on the panel, and they were talking about. No, it wasn't at Nikki's. Anyway, Kiwi was getting all kinds of stuff from the Constitution and stuff like that correct over a bunch of the Americans. Anyway,
Yeah, I forget what night that was. I think we were all talking. Yeah.
the answer is the Declaration of Independence. I'll forgive you if you said the Constitution, but it's the Declaration of Independence. Next, entertainment. What is the highest rated film on IMDb as of January 1, 2024? That's the highest rated film on IMDb. We're talking about the subscriber rating system here.
Okay.
A lot of good guesses.
I say Terminator. It's just my favorite movie, but
Yeah, so remember, folks, this was, the viewer rating system. This wasn't like most money or anything like that. And the answer,
good movie. Huh?
answer, Shawshank Redemption. And
Oh, wow.
GMK is on the board.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Food and drink. What meat is used in a shepherd's pie? And Howard goes on the board by a nose. The answer was right there in the question. Shepherd's pie, lamb.
Yeah, I use.
There's a food and drink question. What is the process of adding yeast to dough to create carbon dioxide bubbles? What is the scientific name of that process? You add yeast to dough to create carbon dioxide bubbles.
I think Nerdy got it, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How you doing, Nerdy?
How you doing, Nerdy? Hope everything's okay. Oh, yeah.
I call it exfoliation myself, but I don't know. I know it, but Nerdy got it.
Yep, Nerdy is
answer
on
is
the fermentation. Here's a science question. Which planet has the most moons? That would be a planet in our solar system. Which planet has the most moons? I gotta be honest with you folks, I can't remember if it's Jupiter or Saturn. So we'll have to see what the all-knowing person has
Carrie
to
got
say
it
about
right.
it.
And I'll explain it later.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're gonna say.
Well, being there's 9 billion people on this earth, there's 9 billion moons. So
Oh no, that's not what I thought you were gonna say. Anyway, I think it was GMK, but let me make sure.
what's up, Kiwi?
The answer, Saturn.
Saturn.
Ah, it was Saturn. Point to Nikki.
Nikki's ahead, guys. Nikki has, I believe, 6.
Welcome in, Kiwi. Yeah, I have her down for 7. Remember that one was a 3-pointer?
Oh, okay.
Well, hopefully it won't matter at the end.
She's got quick typing skills.
There's a science question. I'll make it worth 2 points. What was the name of the world's first artificial satellite?
There it is. Howard got it.
Yep.
You said that was 2 points?
The answer is Sputnik 1. Glad you reminded me. We will accept Sputnik. Okay. I thought for sure some people would figure it was Mercury.
Yeah, I did know that one.
Food and drink. Pink ladies are what type of fruit? Yeah, thought I was going to ask what's in the drink, right?
Uh-huh.
What type of fruit is a pink lady? Let me pause while you guys are answering that. Barb, I know you said a couple of times about it. As far as our displays are showing, you came in second on those couple that you think
Yeah,
it might have, on your side it might have showed as you coming in first, but on both the chats here you came second.
It shows it in order. You probably came in at the same time, but one comes in before the other. So we have to go by that.
So we're looking for the pink lady. I'm going to go ahead and let it run through. Answer, apple. Point to Nikki, I do believe. Yeah. I never. Oh, you know.
I don't even know what that is. The pink
Now
lady.
that you guys mentioned grapefruit, it actually is a reasonable guess. You know, because you figure pink grapefruit.
Yeah.
I never heard of a pink lady apple. The site that I got it from mentioned it was like Pink Lady and Macintosh or what kind. I figured everybody get it from Macintosh. Okay, next up. Here's a fairly easy one, I think. A history question. Who famously crossed the Alps, ALPS, the mountains, with elephants on his way to war with the Romans? And everybody's getting this one. The answer is Hannibal. I marked down GMK as the point.
Yep. Where do you get that?
If Hannibal won't come to the mountain.
The mountain will come to him.
Yeah, except I think I said it backwards. Science question for you. Where is the strongest human muscle located? I put a hint on this one. Well, maybe not. There it is. You know, nerdy, I would have went with thigh also.
I say back of the neck, but for other reasons.
And the point went to that goddamn Nikki again. The answer is the jaw. Your strongest muscle is the jaw.
Mm-hmm.
Here's a geography question. Which is the only continent with land in all four hemispheres? Continent with land in all four hemispheres. You know what, Cart? I didn't notice that you gave the scientific name, and even though you weren't first, I'm going to give you a point for that. Okay. Oh, I got to write a new name in the score sheet because Kiwi is now on the board. The answer is Africa. Okay, let's have another geography question. In which U.S. state is the country's busiest airport located? I thought I was going to have to wait for the right answer, but it did come in.
Yeah. He didn't say the state, but he said the airport.
Who did?
Carrie. First. Am I right?
What did he say? Los Angeles?
Uh,
Well, let's go to see what the judges had to say.
He said Los Angeles. LAX.
The answer is Georgia.
Oh, wow.
Atlanta Hartsfield, folks. That was, I think, I gave that point to Barb. Yep.
I am wrong. Okay. Why is that so busy there?
I know you'd think Los Angeles, you'd think New York, you'd think maybe Chicago, but I guess it's just that so many routes run through Atlanta.
Okay. They got to stop there or something first. Okay.
Yeah.
Must be the Peaches.
Okay, here's another science question. What is the scientific theory that explains the origin of the universe? Hint, it was also the name of a popular sitcom. And I do believe Nikki got in on that one.
Yeah, y'all got to catch up. Nikki's about to blow everybody away.
And by the way, did anybody catch my reference where I said, "Oh, Sheldon, what's wrong with bare naked ladies?" Because you got nothing, Ariel?
No.
Bare Naked Ladies sang the theme song.
Oh, for Big Bang Theory. Okay.
Okay, now Kiwi, you missed the thing at the beginning where I said arguing could cost you a point. You're lucky. I could take your 1 point away.
He didn't know. Yeah. But that is true, though. So we're not going
The
to
answer, if you did not say the Big Bang Theory, you have not been paying attention. Here's one. I'm going to make this a 5-pointer. Ooh. What country features a shipwreck on its national flag? A country that features a shipwreck on its national flag. The answer is Bermuda. Nikki, how the hell did you know that? Have you been? Oh, I see a bunch of people came in then with Bermuda. I don't know if you can see it really well, but it's kind of like right in the middle there. There's a shipwreck in there.
Never knew that. Interesting.
No.
You know, it's the Devil's Triangles there, you know. Bermuda Triangle, whatever they call it.
Almost forgot. Oh, guys. Nikki got a 5-pointer. I will tell you at the end, there's a big one that may give some of you a chance to catch up.
Yeah. It's going to have to be a 10-pointer, but...
There's some general knowledge. Which country has the highest life expectancy? This one can be a little tricky.
I know this one.
Because I'll give you a hint. It's also a city. Yeah, I even gave you a picture of it. Are all the answers in? Did I give this one extra points?
No.
I don't think so. But what were you going to say, Ariel? You said you knew this one.
Japan. I'm going to say Japan. I know they got a lot of old, like hundreds, you know, people up in the hundreds.
Okay, the answer, if my hint made you think of Vatican City in Rome, you were wrong. It is Hong Kong.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Way to go. Way to go, Cart. Okay, here's one. It'll be worth 2 points. It's kind of a toughie, but because it's a math question, but I figure it all depends on how fast you can type in your calculator. There, I already told you should get your calculator ready. How many minutes are in a full week? How many minutes in a week?
Very good question.
I don't remember, but I'm going to guess Nikki got it since Cart agrees with her.
Damn you, Google.
If you decided to ask Alexa, she should have told you it's 10,080. The answer is 10,080.
It's a lot of minutes, yet not enough.
By the way, while I think of it, I just had an idea for next time if people want to do it next time.
That's my
If like the two of us record it and we could might make it more interesting. We'd be
okay.
picking questions, and we'll do like this and edit it all together. Okay, and that point I think went to Nikki, right? Yep, of course. We're gonna have to come up with a handicap for Nikki next time. Well, she does have Mr. Nikki, so I guess that's enough of a handicap.
Yes.
Here's a little geometry for you. How many faces does a dodecahedron have? A dodecahedron. How many faces does it have?
Well, if it's anything like Nikki,
The answer is 12.
so Cart, who got that one? No.
Kiwi.
Okay. I never
So-
even heard it.
And Cart was in second place, so the lag isn't hurting the Kiwis too bad. Well, sorry, Cart, you down unders. Don't want to lump you in with those dirty, rotten Kiwis. Okay.
Well, he is a day ahead of us.
I think it's an easy one, but I'll make it a 2-pointer. Yeah, I just thought of that.
He's cheating.
Cart and Kiwi actually have like a 14-hour advantage on everybody. They've already watched this. Cheating. So why is Nikki beating them? Okay, I just heard myself say this is a 2-pointer, by the way.
Yes. 2-pointer.
What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet? Let me throw in a bonus 1 point. So it's a 3-pointer. You could also tell me the first and last letters of the Greek alphabet. So for 1 point, give me the fourth letter. For the second point, give me the first and last letters. Okay, the answers are the fourth letter is delta. It's represented by a triangle. Now, the first and last letters, I think a lot of people should know if they think about it. It's alpha and omega.
Yeah.
So, Nikki got the 2 points for delta. Kiwi got the point for being the first to say alpha and omega. Ooh. It's too bad Barb's a slow typer. She actually did all three, delta, omega, alpha. And since I said first and last, we would have had to accept omega alpha, even though, it's the other way around. But anyway, let us move on. By the way, I know you're all too old for college, but if any of you ever go back and you decide to join a fraternity and someone says to you, "Hey, what's new, Kiwi?" You'd say, 13th letter of the Greek alphabet, sir. No, little college trivia for you. How many dots appear on a pair of dice? They are also called pips, by the way. How many pips appear on a pair of dice? Let me let this run. The answer is 42.
Who was the
If you
boy?
said 21, you were just adding up one die. And the first one with the 42 was Nikki inching out Barb again.
Who was
By the
boy?
way, did anybody notice that boy's picture that I had there? What were you saying?
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Who was the boy in the picture? I noticed the picture.
Does anybody know why I had that boy's picture up there?
Is that I See Dead People kid? Is that him?
No, it's an older movie than that, actually, because that boy in the movie played the main character in Charles Dickens' Great Expectation, whose name was Pip.
Oh, Pip for the Pips. Okay.
One die. Notice it's called die.
I always like
There's
that.
a general one. Let's make it worth 2 points. Oh, another 2-pointer. The guy's
Going
what is
crazy.
a word, phrase, number, or other sequence of characters that reads the same backwards as forward? What is that called? I'll give you an example. Radar. Oh. Ooh. There you go. I was about to say we didn't get a right answer yet, but of course, Nikki comes in with it. The others were all good ones. You guys, your brains were on the right track. You just couldn't remember 8th grade well enough. As we're going to find out from the man with all the answers, it is palindrome.
I give Howard a point.
The answer is palindrome. Yeah. A little something from sports.
Oh, by the way, Yankees
What
suck.
does FIFA, FIFA, stand for in English? FIFA, FIFA, stand for in English? I gotta tell you, folks, this is a little tricky.
I don't know it. Did the Kiwi get it? I don't know.
I heard some kind of strange thumping coming from downstairs. This one was a little tricky.
Oh, I said that
Because
already.
you're going to be thinking FIFA, but in English it is International Federation of Association Football. I was about to say nobody got it right, and then I looked back up, and of course,
Nikki,
Nikki.
you said that was
Yeah,
a 2
it's
or
because
one.
like Kiwi had the right words, but because of the translation, it comes out the other way, the way Nikki has it. I was all ready to give it to Kiwi.
Is
Sorry,
it in
Kiwi.
Italian? Is it in Italian, or what language is it in?
I'm guessing Spanish.
Oh, okay. That's one I don't watch.
Okay, here's another sports question for you. For 2 points, which country has won the most World Cups in soccer? Come on, somebody else get this. And can I just say, somebody else did get on that. A point to GMK. You were laughing at that picture?
Yeah, it looked like Mona from
It was her.
Oh, okay.
And that was from the movie called Brazil. See, there's a method to my. Those were all good guesses, folks. But yeah, it's Brazil. Oh yeah, I don't know what's going on. Someone's definitely thumping something. The answer is Brazil. Here's another sports question for you. In what sport do we award the America's Cup?
There it is. GMK got it.
Yep. Yes, I will accept that. It's actually, the answer is yacht racing. Where is Disney's European theme park located? Give me the city and country. Euro Disney. Where is it located? The answer is Paris, France. And I'm sorry, we're going to have to deduct 1 point from GMK for saying it backwards. Oh, wait, it was, yeah, GMK got it. France, Paris.
Never knew that.
GMK and CART, according to my estimation, are tied for second with 5. I'm not even going to mention what first place is.
I got 6 for GMK, but okay.
Oh, I'll go with you. That's why you're here.
I got 5 for CART.
Okay. Well, here, let me run down them and see what you got, because you're paying closer attention to that than I am. I got Barb with 3.
Yep.
Carrie with 2.
Yep.
Cart with 5.
Yep.
GMK 6.
Yep.
Howard 3.
I got Howard with 2, but it's probably 3.
Nerdy 1.
I got 2. Nope, Nerdy got 2.
Okay. Kiwi 3.
Yes. Give Howard another point. I got him with 2. You said 3?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll give him the 3. And we
I'm
know
not even going to mention Nikki.
No.
Because people will just start slitting their wrist and leaving.
Yeah.
Here's another Disney question. I'll make this one worth 2 points. Scuttle, Scuttle, stars in which movie? Scuttle. What Disney movie was Scuttle featured in?
I think I know that bird.
I could have swore I saw Cart come up first, but it looks like it was Nikki.
Yeah.
You know what we're going to do next time? We're going to start at 9:30. We're going to tell Nikki 10 o'clock. And
Right.
people might have a chance.
Well, pretty soon it'll be 11, and she'll lose.
That's right. Yeah, if I just keep talking and delay, Nikki will have to go to bed, and people might catch up.
Start saying hello to everyone, like
Specs.
Oh, that's my good friend, the Kiwi. How you doing? Kiwi?
Oh, hey, Nikki, good to see you, Nikki. Oh, there's Cart. Cart, how's that go? Nerdy, how you doing, Nerdy? What the doctor have to say? Oh, you guys are all my best friends.
Hey, and
Okay.
whoever's making the thumping sound downstairs from Muxter, keep it down.
Anyway, yeah. Oh, and that's a picture of Scuttle, by the way. The one on the left, not the one on the right. But yeah, it was a Little Mermaid. As we'll soon find out.
I should
The
have
answer
known
is he's a character in The Little Mermaid. Okay, here's another Disney question for you. Oh, get off Disney. Mickey Mouse, let's make this worth 3 points. I think this one's a little tough. It's too bad our friend Brandon isn't here for this one, but Mickey Mouse was originally named what? What was the original name of Mickey Mouse for 3 points? Okay, folks, the 3 points are not going to Nikki this time. Now, Steamboat Willie was Mickey's first feature film, Barbara,
Yeah.
maybe his first cartoon, but that wasn't his name. It was the answer is Mortimer Mouse. And we're giving those 3 to Cart, even though she just said Mortimer. And I believe it's, let's put those down. 1, 2, 3 for Cart. What
Carrie
are
said
you saying?
Mortimer Mouse.
Pardon?
Carrie said Mortimer.
Yeah, but Cart got the Mortimer first.
Oh, I see it now. I see it. My bad.
Yeah. By the way, I believe it's Mortimer Theodore, if I'm not mistaken, something like that.
Sorry, Cart. My eyes playing tricks on me.
From the world of animals, 2 points. Tell me, what is the world's fastest bird? What is the world's fastest bird? And be specific. Key phrase there, specific.
There it is.
How many points did I say that was worth?
I thought it was just one. Oh, we got 2 winners because Steve won.
Does anybody else, I can back up and see, but I think I said it was a 2-pointer. Am I wrong? Does anybody, but Howard did get it. It is the Peregrine Falcon. I'm sorry, I think it was Carrie said Falcon. I did say be specific for that very reason.
But does he get a half a point? Or, I mean, does he get 1 point?
No,
Okay.
no, because it wasn't a 2-parter. It had to be Peregrine Falcon.
I heard you say specific. And we did talk about that one day.
So Howard got 2 for that.
175 miles an hour. What was it? Something like that?
I don't remember. By the way, Barb, I knew somebody was going to say ostrich. That's the fastest bird on land.
No, that would be the road winner. Just saying.
Only when the coyotes after him.
Yeah.
That would be the Peregrine Falcon. Here's an easy one for you from the world of birds. What is a group of crows called? A group of crows is called a murder. I'm trying to remember what. I think Congress is ravens, Nikki.
Yeah. Didn't we talk about crows one day, or was it ravens? I can't remember. We did talk about it.
Yeah, because I think I mentioned the old joke. What do you call one crow sitting on the telephone line?
Oh. Yeah.
An attempted murder. Congress might be something else, but yeah, crows are a murder, and I did give the point to Howard. He was the first one in with that. Oh, here's one. This may be easy for some of you from the world of entertainment. I would not have known it, so I'm going to make it worth 3 points. What is the name of the record label founded by Dr. Dre, Jimmy Iovine, Iovine, and Interscope Records?
There it is. I knew Howard was going to get it.
Yeah, except you're wrong.
Oh, it's not?
Yep, it's not Death
Oh.
Row. I'm trying to think who was Death Row. Anyway,
Death Row is what it's called. The first, that Snoop Dogg got it now. Is it Aftermath? That's
it is Aftermath.
that was.
And by the
Aftermath.
way, I saw Barb mention bed, and I'm getting close to Nikki's time. We are about done. But yeah, it was Aftermath. The answer is Aftermath Records. Here's an easy one for you. You ought to get this. Get ready. Type fast. I think a lot of people will know this. What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 strikes in a row? Oh, you know what? Just to add another point to it, what is a perfect score in bowling? 2 separate answers. 2 points. What do you call it when a bowler makes 3 in a row? And the second answer, what is a perfect score in bowling? The answer, 3 strikes in a row, is a turkey, and a perfect score is 300.
Here you go, Howard.
That was Nikki and Howard, I believe, right? Nikki got the turkey, and then Howard got the 300 first.
Yeah, I can't see Nikki up there, but Carrie got turkey. Nikki got
Howard
turkey.
would know. Here's one. Let's end with this. I'm going to make this a 10-pointer. So I got to tell you, the best this will do for you folks is to determine second place. Nobody's going to overtake what's her name,
Yeah.
but let's see if anybody gets it at all for 10 points. Here's your chance to catch up. It's another group name of animals. What is a group of pandas known as? A group of pandas. I have a feeling this is going to be whoever's the fastest with Google. The answer is an embarrassment. Way to go, Cart.
Well, Cart got close to Nikki, but no cigar.
Yep, that gave Cart 18 by my count. A very strong second.
Yes.
Nikki, I have down for 24.
No, Nikki has 26, at least 26.
26.
Yes.
I probably missed a 2-pointer. Anyway,
Either way, she won.
I hope that was fun for you guys. If you have
I
any
hope it was.
suggestions for another one, let us know.
Yeah. I hope, it's something we can do and people will show up for it.
Maybe next time we'll invite Nikki to come up here and be one of the questioners.
Yeah.
But Cart was very respectable, especially considering she's got that other side of the world lag going on her.
Yeah.
But before everybody leaves, I want to thank you for coming and participating. I mean, besides suggestions on different things to do, let us know if you liked it at all. If you want to have another one. Yeah. I think, yeah, I did put the link up there if anybody wants to come up and join, just be a general panel now. Or if you want to come up here and tell us what you did or didn't like about how we did it.
Right. How the Americans cheat.
I kind of figured that Nikki was the favored to win.
Yeah, I ended up getting just 4. Did you know any of them before you looked them up, or?
Well, yeah, I can't tell you what all, but a lot of them. I definitely didn't know about an embarrassment of pandas.
Oh yeah, that sounds funny, right? An embarrassment, but
I would have gotten the UN wrong, although I should have figured it was right after World War II. I had it more like 48. I'm trying to think of some others, but yeah. We'll see you, Barb. Thanks for coming in.
yeah,
Good
Barb,
night.
have a good night. Yeah, like the periodic table, I thought it was 114, but maybe they added 4 since then. I have no idea.
Well, that's what, geez, I think when I was in high school, it was like 5, you know.
Yeah, they were just finding stuff. Yeah.
It was like gold, silver, lead, and dirt.
You leaving, Kiwi? We'll see you. If that's goodbye. All right, Howard.
We'll see you. See you, Kiwi. See you, Howard.
Kiwi came late, but he ended up getting 3. Howard had 7.
The main thing is I hope it was fun for people.
Yeah.
One of the nice things about it, too, is even if you're not getting them right, you know, there'll be things like, wow, that's what a group of pandas is called, or, oh, is that when that happened, you know?
Next time, put a a dancing question in there. Maybe Cart could blow everyone away. A
Yeah.
good dancing one, a hard one.
Yeah. Yeah, couldn't phone a friend.
Yeah, okay, yeah. What do they give you? They give you three options, right? Phone a friend. I forget what they are, but
But they now, like right now, it's Jimmy Kimmel's hosting, and it's an all celebrity thing.
yep,
And this season, it's two celebrities, and
together.
sometimes they're for the same charity, sometimes two separate charities. But they have the phone a friend, they have ask the audience, the 50-50, and ask the host.
Oh,
You can ask Jimmy, and a lot of times he does good. Especially he's good for like entertainment and sports questions. Because with entertainment, a lot of it's like who starred in the movie, and he's interviewed all those people.
right. Yeah, I can see where he's good at that, but he's not a funny man. That's all I got to say about that. His movies flopped.
I don't even remember him being in a movie.
Oh yeah, he's got some movies. He did one with Queen Latifah. I think they're cops or detectives or something, or maybe she's a thief or something. I don't know. It wasn't good.
Is that you think of Jimmy Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon?
They're all the same. Yeah, I got the wrong guy. It was Fallon. You froze up. There you go. We didn't see what you was doing. You have froze. You're good now. I think he froze again. Yep. Keep freezing, man. I'll call you.
What about
Freezer.
now?
Yeah, you're good now. Now we hear you.
Do I sound like that for real?
Like what? We didn't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it sounded like I was a robot.
Oh, no, we didn't get that part.
Yeah, we didn't hear that.
Yeah, I heard. "Rim."
Cart, I think you were here when I was saying that was an interesting thing. Whatever panel that I was watching, Kiwi was kicking the crap out of Americans on a bunch of stuff that had to do with the Constitution and that. It was sad. And there was one guy on the panel that was being very emphatic, saying, "Oh, this and it's this." And I'm sitting there going, no, it's not.
It's hilarious.
Like one of the things he asked the question, what are the, how many houses of government are there? It's not houses of government, it's branches of government.
Right.
There's two houses of Congress. Anyway, what's your problem, Carrie? I'm sick of looking at you already.
I hate this chat. Because on here, I don't like it. It showed her on top of me, but my screenshot showed I was on top of her. That ain't fair. I guess I have to try harder next time.
There was no discrepancies at all between
Yeah.
YouTube and StreamYard. That's one thing I was watching for.
Yeah, I was like, I got a screenshot of it. I'm like, it shows I'm on top. And then I looked in the chat here and I would go down and I'm like, what? I said, I bet we done it at the same time. Man,
Well,
I was
that's
all
like-
pumped up.
Well, that's like Barb.
Yeah.
Barb questioned a couple of them because apparently, like on hers came first. I think
Yeah.
there's like if you're in within like 10 seconds of each other, I think it would naturally show on yours before it shows on the general. What's up, Nikki?
Not
That's what I
much.
figured. Because if you put it like if the comments would come at the same time, be side by side, that'd be hard to read.
How you doing, Winter?
Hello, Nikki.
I guess I won't play anymore. I'll sit back and try and help keep score.
Well, I went and got a bag of chips.
We're changing your name to Win, bitch.
So let me ask you guys this, an idea I was kicking around. After we do a few of them, like right now, Nikki and Cart led. If we did teams, if we did the old schoolyard thing of like you pick one, you know what I mean? Like if you and Cart pick teams.
You'd have to roll dice because everyone's gonna want to pick Nikki then.
No, Nikki'd be picking.
Oh, she would pick. Oh,
Nikki, like right now, Nikki and Cart would be the two picking.
Yeah.
And we do. And here's the thing I was wondering about doing, because I'm trying to figure out, like, you know, how you would do it with the team. If we put the two teams, you know, if you did two teams and you put them in separate rooms, and just one of them would be on stage, you know how I mean, Ariel, like we've done with other stuff.
Yeah.
So they could be in the room and they could discuss, but whoever's on stage would have to be the one to give the answer and be first.
right.
Think we could do something like that?
Yeah.
You could. So you would have to have like two chats open.
Yeah. Not chats.
No.
It would be panel. It'd be panels.
Well,
You know-
I don't know if the other people would want to
Well,
be on panel.
we got to get enough people to do it. That's the thing. You know.
Well, they wouldn't have to be. Well, they'd have to be on panel. They wouldn't have to be on camera. And nobody except the people in that room would see or hear them. It would only be the person that is here on the main panel. But it's I'm sort of kicking that's down the road, though. Wouldn't want to try doing teams until we do some more of this kind of stuff.
Yeah. Study up.
Yep. Steady up.
Anyway, I will say to you, Nikki, without mentioning names, and I do believe he's a friend of you guys, but
BM, I know.
yeah, last week he is like the other name I thought of that should not be blue, but that's just me but anyway.
Yeah. That one I can't overrule, let's just say.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know.
Yeah.
It's just outside drama. I'm bringing in outside drama.
Uh-oh.
You're bringing the drama, but without bringing it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I can guess why. But anyway.
More than a miscommunication.
But again, I'll just say they had a good panel over at Nikki and Cliff's tonight.
Oh, I thought for sure it was going to get heated, but like I said, everybody did actually act like gentlemen.
I'm glad I left before that guy came up who came in right behind me, actually. Because I don't think we'd have got along at all, just the way he was like, that guy was wrong. He was wrong. You know, it wasn't like, I disagree. It's, he's wrong.
Yeah, like I said, though, it went a lot better than I thought it did with all the different personalities.
Well, you guys handled it well. The little bit of friction that was there before I came up. You managed to calm things down and not lose friends.
Right.
And I noticed you got yourself a warning thing.
It
Yeah.
is YouTube. We shouldn't be losing friends over some stupid YouTube, but whatever.
Cliff is not an auditor. Cliff is not an auditor. Cliff, I'm not sorry. I went into days.
But the thing is with their channel is they're discussing
Right.
serious subjects, so a lot of times people do take it a lot more personal. Why is my phone listening to everything because I said serious? I'm not talking to you, Siri.
We've got a weather lady in the mornings. Her name is Siri. Good thing I don't have an Apple phone.
I always thought it'd be fun to have a TV show that's seen nationally, and just every once in a while I'll go, "Hey Alexa, order coffee."
Oh, Alexa, that's what it is. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to say the other name because that would trigger my phone.
Right.
Are you serious?
Alexa, what's some good porn?
Oh, I'll send you the link.
Older
What was-
women in Victoria's Secret lingerie.
I
tell you
saw.
what.
Now this isn't this is a little blue, but I think you can all take it. I saw a good comment on Facebook the other day. It was a meme actually, and it said, "Why would you bother, Hideo? Why would you bother paying to see pictures of naked women when all you got to do is look in the mirror to see a pussy?"
Well, and that's the question. Why would you pay?
Oh, I wonder that. I wonder how the porn industry still exists. They still sell movies and stuff
Well, they're the ones
whenever
that
it's all out there for free. What's that?
they're only going to give you so much, and then you're going to want, some more. So
Well, I don't
So
know.
they-
Doesn't that like Pornhub? Doesn't it pretty much cover it all?
I can't access it. I'm not about to give them my ID.
Well,
Not that I
the thing
access that
about it-
stuff.
the thing about it is, it's not healthy for you as far as you having a relationship and you're looking at that, and then that's the thing that gets you going. That's not good.
Well, I've never been a porn person anyway, but
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't understand how they can still sell movies unless the ones they're selling is all the really weird stuff with animals and that. I don't know.
Hello, wind.
Sometimes I act like an animal.
Oh no, I guess I have to ask Mr. Nicky about that.
Call me a bad
Mr.
bitch.
Nicky doesn't. Mr. Nicky doesn't watch porn.
Shit, he's just got an antenna. How is he gonna watch porn?
Yeah,
He can't even get his computer to work.
exactly. The only way his computer works is if I set it up.
I see Jens did manage to get him an account back online though.
Excellent.
Yes, I did.
We
Sure
got a
he's-
farm.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
which job, Dale? My real life job, being a pain in everybody's ass, I guess.
That's also your vocation.
Yeah, why would we need porn when we got a farm over here? Because that's bad for you.
Is that all you're willing to say about your job, Nikki?
Which
I mean, it's
job?
cool. Your
No.
paid job.
My paid job, I
Oh.
like my paid job. It's issuing oversized overweight permits for truck drivers to be able to haul those big loads down on the highways.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that what you do?
that's part of it. The other part is
Interesting.
I'm an implementation representative for the company. And basically it's a program that talks to the electronic logging devices that all trucks have to have now, which I don't agree with. But it picks up their GPS points and it plots out their trips so that they can file for their fuel tax or their IRP.
What's IRT?
IRP, like Paul.
Oh.
It's the proportioned plates on the semis, where they have to pay X number of dollars to like their state. Um, and they can only travel within their state, but if they're traveling in another state, then they only have to pay a portion of the fuel tax, basically, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Interesting. I would never look that shit up.
Ooh,
But interesting.
we used to have a couple of people that hung out here who, well, of course, Danny's still a truck driver. We haven't seen her in a while. There's somebody else that used to drive with their ex-husband or something like that. I can't remember who it was. I think I do
I think
remember
it
who
was
it was now.
Stephanie.
Oh, was it Stephanie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, that does sound right.
And then, of course, Cliff was the truck driver too.
Oh, was he? Of
Yeah,
course,
he
Cliff looks like one.
yeah, he would do produce from California to New York.
Oh, cool. No wonder he cusses a lot.
He doesn't cuss as much as some people I know.
Well, I'm not talking about you.
Exactly.
I don't know if you cuss. I have no idea.
Did you notice? Go ahead.
Sometimes I cuss.
Well, just about everybody does to some extent.
Yeah.
Did you notice, though? I mean, how we implemented the PG-13 rule. Have you seen any of us have any trouble conversing without the constant F, MF, FF, all that stuff? I don't understand why some people just can't manage to get through a sentence without it.
I'm pretty good about it.
I don't even like saying the F and F Mac.
FMAC.
I try not to use that word, but if you cut me off on the interstate and scare the shit out of me, I will probably drop the F bomb. But that's probably the only time I do it.
So you're saying you hang your head out the window and go, "You rotten Finkel!"
Yeah, all the time. Mother flower. I say all those words.
A lot of my swearing comes when I'm playing a game. Although it's funny, also sometimes in games, and I can't think of I'll go a little British, where it'll be like, bloody hell. And I don't know why. Or I'll say shite. What a bunch of shite. And I have never been
Terry,
across
you
the
keep
ocean.
freezing, just so you know.
Well, it's cold down there.
It is. Is he dancing or has he got to go to the bathroom? I don't understand the back and forth.
Seeing
One
if
or
I'm going to
two.
freeze.
Do you need a bathroom break? Go ahead, bro.
I got to go take out. No.
Well, we can
Yeah, I
leave
see
it
myself freezing on there.
Yeah, I imagine there were a
Yes.
few people swearing during the trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Nikki, Nikki, Nikki. Now
All I can say is that, I read a lot of books, whether they're interesting to me or not. If I pick something up and it has words on it, I read it.
I was going to say the thing I like about Nikki is, well, this. Okay, I just realized how this sentence is going to end. The thing I like about Nikki is she's like me, because I'm pretty sure we're both the type that we wouldn't want to win by like Googling and stuff. You either know it or you don't get the point.
So
Yeah.
you're saying Nikki didn't use not one Google, even to look up the answer just after she got it wrong to make sure. I did get 4 right myself. Barely got them.
I tried to do a variety.
Yeah. You know, what was funny is that the first question was the Rhode Island, what's the biggest city and the capital? It happens to be the smallest state, but yeah.
Yeah. Now Mr. Nicky is peeing in something. I don't know.
It's called Little John. I need to get me one of those.
You know, one of the things about these two, I mean, we definitely have a variety of ages, but I don't think any of us are really young. So a lot of that is, I should have known that. I should have known that. Because you got it in like high school or whatever, but depending on your age, that was, you know, anywhere from 20 to 120 years ago.
Right.
I just realized I thought Izzy would come for this.
No, she likes them. She likes the trivia.
Well, she liked giving questions that one day. Maybe maybe she's not so much on the answering.
You know, I went to a Asian supermarket today. I went to 2 of them. Yeah. Wrong Asians. Just saying, folks. Well, I don't know which Asians we're visiting. I wanted more like Chinese or that type of Asian over India or whatever they were. I have no idea. Pakistan, maybe. There is a Pakistan restaurant there too. I saw.
I went one time to a restaurant. It called itself Mediterranean something or other, and it was mostly like, you know, Mideast, what we consider Mideast. I wasn't fond of most of it.
Yeah, was that in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Harmony, how you doing?
You wouldn't probably see too many people from, you know, different parts of the world out where you live. It's more your
Yeah,
average.
right around here now.
You got any black folks live in your area? Or?
There's a few now.
Yeah, we got a few. We got a few here.
When this place, this was so white when I was a kid that when I went to high school, it used to be a topic of discussion when we'd be playing football against a team and someone go, they got a couple of black guys on the team.
Yeah.
But, and we do have authentic Chinese people at our Chinese restaurants. But mostly, like when I was a kid, there's a lot of Irish, Italian,
Okay.
and what we call hunkies, which is like the Eastern Europe, Russia, Poland, all that.
That's what I was going to say. You're going to be the other ones because is your father Polish or just your mother was?
My aunt, my father never talked about stuff like that much. If you asked him, he'd say he was American.
Well, yeah,
Um,
we're all
But
American,
his sister said one time that they were mostly Welsh German.
okay.
Now my mother's family was Polish.
Another question. Do you like the what's that piano looking thing that you squeeze air through it? What's it called?
The accordion,
Yeah. Do you like that instrument?
not a whole lot.
Oh, okay. I like it.
Um,
It's used in a lot of Spanish music.
it kind of depends. Well, you know what? When you mentioned Spanish, I'm picturing Spanish music with it, and that's like a whole different thing than like what the
Then like
like
polka.
yeah. I was
I
going
like
to say like the Polish. Yeah, but you see, that's the other thing. When I grew up, we went to a lot of weddings, and it was pretty much every wedding was
Yeah.
let's all polka. Da 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 da. So I kind of got
Yeah.
tired of it. No, I
Yeah.
like Weird Al Yankovic.
Every year, at our beach in the town I grew up in, they would have different theme nights. They would have like a Greek night or a Greek week or whatever, and the girls would dance, and they'd have all that. But they also had polka. They get big turnouts. But the polka king, I forget what his name is. He lives right next door to my buddy,
Oh,
friend of mine, and he's from Montville, Connecticut. And he
there's
may be
a
dead now.
there's a festival in Pittsburgh every year. I went to it a few times. It's called the Pittsburgh Folk Festival. And when I went, they had it in the Civic Arena. And it was like they just had everybody. It was like one area. I don't know what happened to Kerry.
I think it's internet. There he is.
No, well, he was backstage. But
Leaving.
it was like every possible like nationality you could think of, and they would do. There was like a central stage where they'd take turns, and there'd be like doing dances from that country
Right.
or music, but also they all had food stands. So you
Yeah.
could like go over here to the Greek people and get a gyro, and go next door and get an egg roll, go over here and get some kibasi, whatever, you know. It was great. You know, of course,
Yeah.
you had like Chinese, Japanese, Indian, whatever. Because Pittsburgh's a pretty
Oh yeah.
a big melting pot city.
Yeah, good sized city, yeah. See, out here, it's false advertisement because the Chinese own the restaurant, but it's all Mexican or other cooking in there, and I can tell the difference. Even though that's not real Chinese food, anyways, but it's
My
American
local
Chinese.
my local pizza shop is owned by a guy from Guatemala.
Oh no, they make good pizzas. The place I go to in Connecticut, it's owned by Italians, but everyone that works there is Hispanic. I would say Hispanic. I'm not going to say Mexican. And the guys over there, they all even the owner speaks Spanish. They all speak Spanish.
I remember several years ago, we went to a Chinese restaurant, and Chinese restaurants around here are fairly new, say within the last 20 to 30 years. But anyway, we traveled a little distance to go to one. It was the closest one. It was really good food, by the way. But anyway, my one friend asked the waiter. She said, he brought the food. She said thanks. And she goes, how do you say thank you in Chinese? And he said, I don't know, I'm Mexican.
Yeah, it's funny because out here, there'll be like a teenage white girl that'll sit you, and she'll be your waiter because they hire the high school kids here to work. It's just funny. The owners there, they're there, the lady and someone else, and you see them. They'll greet you when you come in and stuff. But it's like other people run the restaurant. They just own it.
Yeah, the two Chinese restaurants that's near me, they're both totally Chinese, owned, operated, cooks, everything. The one of them is just a takeout. The one that has tables, all the waitresses are Chinese.
Yeah. I'm gonna step out for a second. I'll be right back.
Thank
They're
God.
lined.
I can't see you there, sweetie. There you are.
Yeah, when you were pushing them up a little bit, I'm like, uh-huh.
Did you get any of the new features on your StreamYard yet, Nikki?
No.
It's annoying me. Speaking of annoying,
I just came back in dark mode because I'm looking at Carrie's glasses and I'm wondering why my eyes are hurting. But yeah. Thank
oh,
you.
you had to go out to the home page to do it?
Yeah, you can't. Too bad you just can't do it in here. You got to go out and do it. But
I thought it would just be that way every time you came after you said it.
no, I have to go back to day mode because if we're doing something during the day, I can't see the phone when I'm out.
Oh,
It's out,
okay.
I cannot see anything on it.
I'm looking forward to that feature, hitting my StreamYard.
Yeah, if you change it when you come in, it'll change it on your phone. Carrie, are you getting help for that? You're gonna make everyone think that you're on drugs.
I was just seeing if I could still do my big lips.
By the way, guys, I'll mention again, I made a video. It's called Suggestion Box. If anybody has any suggestions for us, go over there and put them in the comments.
Yeah, drop it in there.
Which, by the way, when I recorded it,
There you go.
I sat there and at one point I went, "Oh, hi," and then I said, "How you doing, Carrie?" Because I've heard Carrie come in at some point, but it was funny because I was watching it as it played, and Cliff came in, and right when Cliff came in, I went, "Oh, hi," and I wish I wouldn't have mentioned the Carrie because it would have looked like I had talked.
Yeah, I
to
was like,
Cliff.
what? So you did say hi to me.
Yeah.
Yes, Army. Trivia's over already.
Yep.
Your next trivia question will be.
It started at 9:30. A little bit after that. 9:35.
It was 9:30
Yeah, I was just-
Eastern.
Yeah, I was on Mode Media. He hadn't been on for a while. Y'all know, you know who he is.
No. I don't
Nikki
know
does.
90% of the channels you people mention.
He's a
Yeah.
veteran.
I was over there for 10 minutes and then I came over here.
He's got diabetes. We were talking about diabetes. He used to take metformin, but he gets insulin shots now.
Probably better for him. Metformin's not good for you, but you know.
Oh no! Look at me.
Do we have to?
Okay,
Unfortunately, yes.
there you go.
Yeah, but we still have to look at your face.
Oh, my bad.
Did you ever come up with a new song for Cliff yet?
Not yet. Hey, I'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah, he
I got a
wasn't
good
gonna
one.
he wasn't gonna say anything, but he really
No,
really didn't like it.
Oh, he
Yeah,
wouldn't like
I
that
did.
song.
I thought he would, where he talks about auditing. I was just thinking, for the auditing community.
I missed something there. I didn't
Uh,
like.
Carrie made a song for Cliff, and
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Cliff
I tracked
really
now.
didn't like it.
I missed the track there. Okay. Hmm.
Thank you, Cart. Like I said, I won't play next time.
You can play. Oh, the game is still on. The Yankees suck.
Yeah, Nikki sucks. Big time. Shut up, Carrie. No one asked for comments from the peanut gallery.
Here comes my avatar. Eventually. There you go. Was his life a lie? And it's about Mike.
I don't know who that is.
My ghost. Ghost Mike.
Oh,
I found
Oh.
this and it says, was his life a lie? And it's supposed to say something about Mike. What happened to Mike?
is that Mikey?
Yeah, some guy talking about Mike, and I thought that would go great.
You know, he'll eat it. He eats anything. It's nice. They did make a commercial with him when he was an adult.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that Life commercial.
Is that what it was? Life cereal?
Yep.
He won't
That's-
like it.
I never ate that crap. I'm pretty sure it tastes like garbage.
I don't think I've ever had it either.
Yeah, I think it's a suck ass cereal. Ain't got no sugar in it.
No, they have cinnamon life now, and it's really good.
Well, that's cinnamon's not sugar. Cinnamon's actually good for you. Final 6 to 10. Yankees suck. Okay.
I'll redo them videos tomorrow. I went ahead and took them down so I could redo it. For the Cliff one,
You didn't take mine down, did you?
I shouldn't have.
Okay, because I like mine. And Cliff likes mine too.
Yeah. If I did, I've got it on the other app that I can just re-upload to it. Because I just seen what I thought was it. So if I did get that one, then I'll put it back up. I haven't lost it forever.
Oh, I've got it screen recorded.
Because that app is on this phone, then the phone that I sing on's in the bedroom.
I just got a feeling people are talking about me.
Well, there's a live still going on. Or
Yeah, I
was,
think
nope, it
Road
quit.
still-
Be careful, Cart. He's taking notes.
I hit the like button.
Cart's going for her 4th timeout.
He will call foul on you.
Hello, Harmony.
Hello.
How you
How's it
doing?
going? I'm doing well.
Good.
How do you guys get your profiles to change? All I get is the one on your profile image. All I get is the one off
Uh-huh.
of Google. I don't know how to
You
add
got to
it.
put the avatar in yourself with the 3 little dots. You can add pictures, whatever, say pictures you have. You can add them in there.
On your Google profile.
No,
No,
down
on
down at the
StreamYard.
bottom of the page where you see the little picture of yourself.
On StreamYard?
Yeah, where you're at right now, the bottom of the page. Well, you on
Yeah.
a phone or you on
Oh, I
phone or
see.
computer?
I'm on the laptop. Yeah, I see it now.
Okay. Click
Cool.
on the three dots and you'll see a thing that says about
Avatar.
change.
Yeah, I see
Yeah.
it. Cool.
And then you'll see a place in there where you can upload. It's a circle with a with cross in it, like to add. You can upload a picture into there. I always forget to ask people on there if they're on phones because I can't do nothing for people on a phone.
Yeah, you can do it on the phone, but it's a little different than the computer. Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Cart just lost 5 points on the trivia we had to take away from her.
You're so mean.
It wasn't that close.
So I got my first, some of my first video of cops the other day. And at first I thought I failed. I was just holding my my phone in my hand and walking. I was walking my dog too. But there was a whole bunch of them right just a couple houses down from me because a lady was having some kind of a crisis. And when I heard her going, man, and I said to myself, I'm not calling the police, you know. But a little while later, a whole bunch of them come. But I can upload it and show it to you guys if you want to see it. But it's just you can't see hardly anything except me walking my dog a little bit and shaking.
So
What kind of dog is that?
How did it go for? Did they say anything to you about you recording or?
No,
Or no?
but I was quite a distance away. They really didn't pay me any mind, except it was really funny when I was coming back in towards my house. They blocked the whole road, and I live like right along Old 99. You know, it was just a few yards behind me, maybe 30 feet behind me or so. It was Old 99, 45 mile an hour and 5-lane road, and they're blocking traffic coming in and out of there with the trucks. You know, there's about 10 cops there and at least 10 cars, so there's probably more cops. But there was an ambulance, you know, fire trucks and an ambulance. But one of the guys in the little ambulance, he looked right at me and smiling, you know, like, "Oh, good day," while he's blocking the whole road. And I gave him such a evil eye that I see his expression just turn on him all of a sudden, you know, like, "What in the heck you looking at me like that for?" But man, it's just all the wasted resources for this lady having crisis that was really a mental health issue, not you know, not criminal.
Is this the first time they've been there or no? Do you know?
Yeah, it's the first time. Yeah, you know, that
Okay,
place
well.
over across the street here, it's a duplex area, big large duplex, and so there's a lot of transient people, you know, coming in and going out, living all the time. Yeah. So this is
You
a
got a
new.
little echo there. I don't know if you got that.
Yeah, I can hear that going on. I'm not sure why. But
Actually, it's coming from Carrie because I just muted him and it stopped.
Okay. So, you know, it depending on the phone call to the 911, it could be they heard something and they sent everyone. You know what I mean?
yeah, that'd be interesting to FOIA that, to listen to it.
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah.
Because this would be you know, something where it should have been mental health people called. I knew that right away when I heard them, you know, yelling at each other, that it was no business for the police. But it worked out
right.
well. You know, that's the issue, I guess. As long as it worked out, okay, then.
Okay, Nikki.
But it sure wasted a lot of resources. I mean, you could just see over, you know, just thousands of dollars being sucked up in that one incident.
Right.
Anyway, I thought I'd share that. Oh, yeah. One of the cool things too, that lawyer dog. You know, he's talking about how you.
We'll see you, Nikki. Thanks.
Bye, Nick.
Sorry, bye,
You're good.
Nikki. Sorry,
You're
didn't
right.
mean to run you off. Is she sticking around or?
No, she's got to work tomorrow, so she left.
Oh, okay. But anyway, lawyer dog had that idea of getting people on to tell their, you know, their stories with interactions with police. And one of my best ones, man, is I was this guy I knew that he just got out of prison and he wanted to go have a pizza. So all right, I said, okay, I'll take you down and get a pizza. So we get down and he orders a pizza, and the sucker orders a little medium for himself. And I thought, man, what's going on here? I'll give you a ride up here. So anyway, we're sitting there waiting for the pizza, and all of a sudden, 2 cops come in through the kitchen with their guns drawn, and one had me and one had him, and put us both up against the wall. Boy, that was pretty scared. I was about 24 then, but I guess we matched the description of a couple guys that had just robbed a pizza parlor just right next door. So I thought we stole it, or we robbed that place and then went in and ordered another pizza somewhere else. But they brought the people by to ID us. Oh, and the best part of that kicker was or the kicker of that story was the guy. He'd just gotten out of prison. He was over at a friend's house and on parole and everything. And they pick him up, for that incident of us mistaken identification, and he had a warrant, so they hauled him right back. So I got the pizza anyway.
Yeah. Crazy.
But man, it would be interesting for everybody to hear everybody's stories like that. I've got a million of interactions with cops, but that was just one where it was really deadly.
Yeah.
Deadly.
That happened to me a couple times. One time we were actually out racing cars, and we did stop at a pizza place, and we were getting pizza, and the cops came. They were harassing us, but we're walking out of the restaurant with pizzas and stuff in our hand. We try to play it off like we wasn't doing nothing, but they knew. So they say, eat your pizza and get out of our town.
You know what, Cart? That's an idea. Not necessarily exactly what you said, but I think next time we should include some international questions.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry to get it off of the trivia, but
No.
Yeah.
You're all right. You're just telling us what you was doing. No big deal.
Yeah.
This is open panel. We were done with the trivia, but whatever people want to talk about, we'll talk about it.
cool. Yeah, I'm into trivia. That's the foreign stuff. That's a great idea. And music, don't forget music. That's always a good one.
Yeah, there was some music ones in there. Movie. I can't think of the word right now. Whatever.
Disney characters.
Disney characters. But what are when different places around the world? What's that called?
Geography,
Geography. That's it.
history.
History. Yeah. Like some math stuff. We'll say, like with the dice.
Yeah, I'll have to go back and watch to see the format.
Yeah, we had some animal ones in there about animals. Yeah, it was interesting.
Cool.
Sports.
Great idea. Great idea though, to try to play get interactive games going.
Yeah. I think we had we had 8 people playing, at least 8.
And who won?
Nikki did.
Of course, had to be. So, you ever go to those restaurants? Like Olive Garden. Last time I was there, you had those little trivia box or these little electronic devices in front of you, and you could play trivia with everybody in the restaurant. That was so fun playing like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
That'd be cool to have.
Yeah,
that'd be cool to have some software to play something like that if we could find something to interact like that. That would be awesome.
I think they do the menus and everything on those things now, right? Everything is on those.
Yeah,
I think you can pay. You can pay on there and all that. Yeah. But I've never been to an Olive Garden. I don't really do restaurants.
Yeah, this was years ago.
Yeah.
But it was fun, boy. I was getting excited sometimes. My mom was laughing at me.
Cart, let's not get too personal.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
You want to get warm and fuzzy.
Carrie, he's got his little physical problems. There's no need to bring him up here.
I knew you was going to say that.
Keep your equipment to yourself. We don't need to see that.
Just a little peek. Okay.
Nope.
It's burnt.
I don't wanna go get a screwdriver and poke out both my eyeballs.
I've got an ice pick.
I like the screwdriver better.
Oh, okay.
Make sure you put it in fire for a while first, so it'll be,
Yeah.
no infection or anything.
If I pop the eyeball out with the hot screwdriver, then I can eat it, right? Be cooked.
At your discretion. I
GMK
digress.
GMK eats half his meals at restaurants.
Interesting.
Actually, when I lived in Pittsburgh, I'd say about at least 75% of my meals came from the Italian restaurant up the street.
Yeah. Well, when I lived in Connecticut and all the kids were with us, we would always go out at least once or twice a week. Most definitely on Fridays, I always took them out, either pizza or something, or we went and got something, brought it to the house. But we mostly went out.
When I think about the time when I was like in high school, after 3 of the other kids were out of the house, so it wasn't as expensive. It got to be a every Saturday thing.
Yeah.
We'd go out to eat. My father would take us to. We used to go a lot to this really good seafood restaurant.
When I was a kid,
Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Kerry.
when I was a kid, every Friday was McDonald's. When I was a kid,
When I was a
Oh,
kid, we didn't have the McDonald's.
We did McDonald's. The McDonald's. I remember the McDonald's in my hometown. The original one was just like you went up to the window. There was no drive-through. There was no. You didn't eat inside. There was tables outside. Just ordered from the window.
When I was in 12th grade, the one club I belonged to, we went to an international convention in Pittsburgh. And one of the big deals was we stopped at a McDonald's to eat. Most of us had never seen a McDonald's up close.
And years ago, back in the 90s, there was a McDonald's in Hartford on Park Street. I believe it was on Park. So that whole street is all mostly, it used to be all Puerto Ricans back then, but it's all Hispanics. So they had put up a menu. One half of the menu was all in English, the other was in Spanish. People
Yeah.
made us think about that and they ended up
Really?
taking it. I have no idea why, but
Jeez.
you're in a Spanish neighborhood. Why not put but I didn't understand it.
I don't know. I have a problem understanding why they put a Braille menu at the drive-through, but that's just me.
Yeah. Even in the banks have the Braille for the what do you call it, the ATMs? They have all
ATM,
that.
even under the restroom signs and all that now.
That is by law. I think they have to have it.
Yeah.
Oh, good question, Cart. What is your favorite meal to order, GMK? That is a good question. What's everybody's favorite restaurant meal? Not meal at home, but if you're going to go out to eat.
Well, I'll say that I mostly order a burger with fries because I know they can't screw that up.
Mm.
Not always, but a lot of restaurants I've been to, I just order a burger to be safe.
What about you, Carrie? What would you get at a restaurant?
I usually get the Big Mac meal with a fry and a Diet Coke.
What do you got, Harmony?
Oh, well, lately it's usually going to Little Caesars and getting some of those cheap pizzas. But otherwise, I'll go maybe get some tamale, or not tamales. I love tamales though, but what is it? The pork soft tacos. Pork
Okay.
soft tacos, maybe on Taco Wednesday, I think it is, or else. If I went to Asian, I'd get the what is it? Mongolian beef. I love the Mongolian beef,
Mm.
especially
Yeah,
if it's done well.
yeah.
My main thing I go out for anymore is I love Chinese. I like to go to buffet. Geez, I can't even think anymore what I would get if I just went to like a regular restaurant. Maybe a steak.
I like
Yeah.
that orange chicken that when you was talking about Chinese, that orange chicken.
Yeah. You know, when I do go to Connecticut, Muxter, I do go to this restaurant and I order seafood. It's usually either fish and chips or I get the fish sandwich. Not the sandwich, but it's on the hoagie bread. But oh my
Oh,
god,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, fresh oysters. Yeah. I love deep fried oysters. That's what, as soon as you said Bridgeport, I thought, oh, I'd be looking for a seafood restaurant.
Oh, there's a good Puerto Rican restaurant over there that makes the seafood mofongo. You will love that shit, bro. That shit is good. It's got shrimps and everything in it.
That's a good meal too, GMK. Steak with mashed taters and coleslaw.
Can never go wrong with steak and potatoes. Never.
You know, my mother is the only person I've ever known who could cook a well done steak and it would still be
Good.
juicy and tender. I don't know how she did it.
Yeah. I wish people would understand that when you cook it all the way or you overcook it, it just becomes like hard, like leather. It's work to chew the damn thing, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Mine, I'm a medium guy anymore.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to make my steaks just like you said. Your mom does. Don't know how to do it, but I do it.
Yeah.
And it's good.
Let's see. What do we have for dinner? Let me see. What did I eat? I can't remember.
Yeah, Cart, that's the way it's silly to go to a restaurant and, have meatloaf or something unless you never make meatloaf at home. It's like, why go out and pay for the same?
I know what I ate for dinner. I made me an omelet with cheese and I have this Dominican salami that I like that I cut up and put in there, and I put some cheese in there, and I use a little flat bread.
Yeah, GMK. I'm a T-bone or porterhouse guy, or a good Delmonico. Good Delmonico is always good.
Yeah. I like all steaks. Some are better than others. It doesn't matter. I like cube steak. I like it all. Blade steak.
Or another good beef is you go to a place that has a nice oh my God. I just went blank. It was in my head.
The Japanese steak there.
No. I was gonna say holy crap. I can picture them slicing the beef. Prime rib.
Oh yes, prime rib.
Good prime rib.
Good. Yes. They make it right, juicy.
Yep. Is there a little au jus on there?
Mm-hmm.
I had 5 hot dogs for supper on a bun.
Okay, I had hot dogs the other day with mashed potatoes and corn. Yeah, I know it sounds kind of silly, but the mashed potatoes and corn was leftovers from the day before, and I was not going to throw it away.
Do you mix your corn with your mashed potatoes?
All the time. It has to be with butter.
Yep, me too.
I told my wife, put the mashed potato, make a little, a little like a dent
With
it down,
ketchup.
fill it up with corn, and then I mix it all together.
Mm.
I do the same
I-
with the rice and beans, Muxter.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It has to
I
be
also
mixed.
I'll mix peas with mashed potatoes.
Yes.
I mix ketchup with mine.
Yeah, that's just sick. Throw him
Yeah.
out.
Something's wrong with you. Yeah, if I ate peas, I would do it, but I don't like peas. Now, if the peas are already there, I'll eat them, but I really
Mm.
prefer.
I like peas in pot pie.
Yeah, those they are good in pot pies.
Yep.
Yes.
You know,
What's your
my
favorite? Turkey? What do you like? I like turkey, man.
With
yeah,
ketchup.
the turkey's good. Turkey's good. Yeah.
You put ketchup in it too? Carrie?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
I got a friend of mine.
Actually,
that
I mean,
puts,
it's good.
I got a friend of mine, and it's not who Muxter's gonna think of, but he puts ketchup on his pizza. It's
Oh.
something he took from California when he was out there, and they used to do that, and I didn't believe him. And we would go
Oh.
out to pizza, and he'd always put ketchup on his pizza.
We're not talking about the guy who's, I think, Dominican.
No,
I use
we-
ranch on my pizza.
A friend of mine I grew up with.
I can
Ketchup.
sort of see the ranch thing because I could see
Yeah.
like having like pizza bread or something and dipping it in ranch.
I've used that or Thousand Islands, and it's actually good. Ketchup really ain't good with pizza.
Yeah, that's a weird one. I saw somebody doing that one time and I thought that was strange.
Yeah.
I mean, you've already got a tomato sauce on there.
Did someone say cinnamon on their pizza, Muxter, or no?
The what on it?
Cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon. Not that I remember. I'll mix cinnamon in hamburger.
Yeah, what kind of flavor does it give it?
There's a little bit of a cinnamon flavor.
Oh, okay.
It's one of
Okay,
those
how
things
about-
you want to just do it lightly, you know?
Right. Yeah, not too much.
Pineapple or no pineapple?
No.
No pineapple. Pineapple all depends on what it is. Pineapple on the ham to cook it, but I really don't eat pineapple.
Well, I think he was talking pizza, though, right?
Yeah, I know.
Right. Yeah, pineapple on pizza. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
no pineapple.
it really helps balance if you got really salty meat. Really helps balance the sugar and the sweet. With
Okay.
I like it on.
We like pepperoni and pineapple, and then Louisa and pepperoni and pineapple. Are really
Yeah,
awesome.
ban him.
I like pineapple on my pizza and ham.
No, you both got to go.
Onions and green peppers too, man. Onions and green peppers.
Amen.
Oh, I can do. I'll
Like-
do onion, green pepper, mushroom, sausage,
Yes.
pepperoni,
No anchovies.
a couple different cheeses, but no olive, no fish.
I don't do the pepperoni because it gives me heartburn.
I love black olives.
Plus, it makes your pizza extra greasy.
Yeah, there was a
But-
place near college that had the best pizza. Oh my God! But you'd go over and get it when you'd bring the pizza back to the dorm, and in the bottom you had to watch.
So through,
One of the things you learned was don't set that
right.
box down on your desk because the bottom of the box was just so greasy. But God, it
Well,
tasted good.
even the car, you have to put it on the floor. That way
Yeah.
there-
Yeah, or you'd have like a towel or something there.
Yeah.
Big D's Pizza it was called.
Big D's Pizza.
I like the pizza kits you get at the store where you can just put it together and put it in the oven.
Yeah.
I went to school with a girl whose family owned one of those companies. I don't know
Pizza?
how big of a region they cover, but it's called Billy Boy's Pizza.
Is that what do you call it? Franchise?
No, it's they just sell it in grocery stores.
Oh, okay. Oh, I think I've seen it then.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the kind where
Oh,
they
Walmart
sell like
has
the
it.
crust
Okay,
and
yeah.
everything separate, and you
Yeah.
put it together. They
Yeah.
they made a deal with Franco Harris,
Yep.
and they came out with Franco's Italian Pizza or something like that it was called. And the next year, Franco was traded to Seattle, and it kind of ruined that whole
Hilarious.
franchise.
Hilarious.
That But
You know, is Franco black? I don't know what he
Yeah.
is. Man.
although when I was a
Yeah,
kid,
Mets.
he was playing for Penn State,
Yeah.
and I would hear them talking about Franco Harris, and I thought he was an Irish guy.
No, I didn't know he played for Penn State.
Yeah.
Cool.
I get that one. Like O'Reilly, huh?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was, O'Harris.
Yeah. I'm kind of slow, but yeah, that was a good one.
No, it wasn't a joke. I actually believed that. Here's a little
Oh,
Pittsburgh.
I'm sorry.
Here's a little football trivia for you. You know, and I never watched the show, but you know those Duck Dynasty guys?
Yeah.
And I guess the old man on it, he was
Yeah.
a star quarterback at Louisiana. And his senior year, he got injured. And the backup quarterback had to go in. And you know who the backup quarterback was?
Was it what's his name from Pittsburgh? Roger. Not
Yeah, if you know football much, you know if you put together Pittsburgh and Louisiana.
Joe Montana.
no.
No, Montana was actually a Pittsburgh boy.
Is
He
he?
came from, he was a Western Pennsylvania boy. So was
I
Dan
didn't know
Marino,
Wow,
No.
he's my favorite.
Terry Bradshaw.
Yeah, Terry Bradshaw. That's who I wanted to say.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that Duck Dynasty guy getting injured,
Funny.
nobody might not have ever heard of Terry Bradshaw because he was the second stringer.
Wow. He is really good too. Boy. He's awesome.
No, he won a few Super
Four
Bowls.
Super Bowls.
Was he
Yeah,
with the
don't get
Iron
better than
Curtain or whatever? The
Yes.
Steelers?
Yeah. Yeah. Joe Green, Jack Lambert,
Yeah. Franco
Jack
Harris.
Ham, Franco, Rocky Blyer.
Very good team.
Yeah, they Lynn Swan
Football-
and Lynn
it's football,
Stallworth were in there.
No, it's me, Joe Green. That's what it is.
Yeah, Mean Joe.
I got a big figurine of his that my brother got me. I used to be a Pittsburgh fan when I was a kid.
Yeah.
I watched all those Super Bowls.
Well, I got to head to bed, so it's good
Yeah,
talking to everybody.
I'm getting ready to get up out of here. I got to get up early.
Y'all have a good night.
Hey, good night
Yep,
to everybody.
thanks for coming in, Kerry.
You
I'm getting
too.
tired, too.
Nice meeting you.
Yeah, nice meeting you
All
guys.
right. Let's see you, Carrie.
Yeah, I guess we'll hit the
Yeah.
button at midnight, huh?
I had to get up early. I had to go, like an hour from here for an appointment and this and that. It just took all day.
Oh, I
Everybody
didn't
go.
realize Harmony was saying goodbye also. See you,
Okay,
Harmony.
Thanks
Thanks for
up.
coming in. Yep. And before everybody else leaves, thanks for coming as always.
Yeah.
We
I hope
appreciate you.
everybody enjoyed the trivia.
Let us know any other ideas you have other than, locking Nikki up in a closet.
Yeah.
Maybe see if we can throw one together again for next Wednesday at the same time.
We're gonna have to handicap her. She can only use one hand to type. That way it takes her a little longer.
Or somehow arrange like a 5-second delay on her line.
Yeah.
It's always good seeing you, Cart.
Yeah, Cart.
Even if you do make fun of me. See, yep. See GMK and who else is still here?
We got 5 there, but everyone have a good night.
I know Dale was here, Kiwi was here.
Yeah, we know he's twisted.
Don't tell any of the others, Cart, but you know you're one of my favorites.
It's only because you're on the other side of the world.
Yeah, that's true. It's harder to annoy me from a distance.
Or are we on the other side of the world? How does that work out?
Well, you know, that's like, you think about it. How did we decide what to call north and south? In other words, up and down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Where does it begin?
Now, as far as east and west, you talk about, you know, the way the sun moves. I know the
Right.
sun doesn't actually move. Yeah, I admit she's one of my favorites too, Cart. I could mention a few people that I used to have high on my list that I don't anymore, but I won't bother.
Oh, I know Finkel's not one.
He-
He didn't even show up today.
I know, I thought he might drift
I
in
figured
here
I'll
at some
pop in,
point.
at least a pop in. I popped in on him yesterday. I didn't mean to, but
Yeah. I want to mention something to you about that.
yeah.
Um, anyway, yeah, guys, I guess it's a good time to pull the plug. Again, thanks. And let us know of any ideas you have, because I don't want to say it the way a certain old panel we used to go to would claim, but we do consider, especially all you regulars, to be part of the place. Yeah, that was. Did you see that thing Finkel did on whoever that? I forget what was her name, Lori Moon or something like that. She sent him an email complaining about Summer getting the money.
I heard him talking about it a little bit, but I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay.
Okay, Cart. You have a good night. Or a good day.
Let's see. Probably see you tomorrow.